Hello students, now I am going to perform experiment number 7, that is to determine neutralization point of weak acid and weak base by conductivity meter. So this is the conductivity meter and this one is the conductivity cell. This is the conductivity meter and this one is the conductivity cell, and we have taken acetic acid solution as weak acid and ammonium hydroxide solution as weak base. And as you all know that in titration of weak acid and weak base, no specific indicator can be used. So we have not used any indicator. We will do this titration conductometrically by using this conductivity meter. So we have taken 60 ml of acetic acid in a small beaker and ammonium hydroxide solution, that is weak base, in a burette. So in burette ammonium hydroxide solution is there, and in this beaker 60 ml acetic acid solution is there, and conductivity cell is inserted into this 60 ml acetic acid solution. And in this meter the function switch is set to conductance position. Function switch is set to conductance position, and we have to add ammonium hydroxide solution from this burette slowly, and we have to mix the solution and we have to note this reading of conductivity value or conductance value. So now we start. So first of all, for first two readings, we will add 0.5 ml of ammonium hydroxide solution, and after adding 0.5 ml of ammonium hydroxide solution, this value, the value is showing now 0.17. So this conductance value will decrease very little, it will decrease, and after that from the second reading itself it will increase, and at the end point the conductance value will show constant. So now we are going to start. So first of all we are going to add 0.5 ml of NH4OH solution from the burette. Ml of ammonium hydroxide solution, and as you can see the value is decreased to 0.16, and now we will add more 0.5 ml NH4OH solution. And we will mix it. So again the value increases, and from the third reading we will add 1 ml NH4OH solution. So you can see the value is getting increased. We will continue the titration like this only. of NH4OH solution, and the conductance value of the solution is getting increased as the number of ions are increasing in the solution. And never forget to mix the solution or to start the solution after adding NH4OH solution. Calculation is needed. What we have to do is we have to plot a graph according to these conductance values, and graphically we will present the neutralization point. Until and unless the neutralization gets completed, the conductance value continue to increase. So you have seen for the first time only the conductance value gets decreased as reaction wise ammonium ion is replaced. That's why for the first time the conductance value gets decreased as replacement of an H plus ion occurs. Replacement of H plus ion occurs. Due to this, for the first time the conductance value get decreased, and after that number of ions are getting increased as we are adding more and more NH4OH solution, and hence the conductance value is getting increased unless the neutralization gets completed. Once the neutralization point is achieved, this conductance value will be constant. Neutralization point we have got the neutralization point. As you can see, now I am in now I have added 22 ml of NH4OH solution, and the conductance meter is showing 1.45, and before that when I have added 21 ml of NH4OH solution, that time also it was showing 1.45. So we have got the constant value. It means, or it indicates, that the solution is totally neutralized, and this value we have to plot this value in a graph, and graphically we have to indicate the neutralization point. Thank you. We are going to perform experiment number 8, that is to determine end point of titration between dilute sulfuric acid and barium chloride using conductivity meter. So as earlier of experiment 7, we are going to use again conductivity meter, and we have set this function switch in conductance position, and this conductance cell, this is the conductance cell, and it is dipped into barium chloride solution. So in this beaker 100 ml barium chloride solution we have taken, and in this burette dilute sulfuric acid or H2SO4 solution is there. So in this titration we are going to add 1 ml of sulfuric acid, and we have to mix the solution. And as you all know that in the barium chloride solution, if we add dilute H2SO4, white precipitate of barium sulfate will be appeared, and this barium sulfate is water insoluble, and for this reason this conductance value will get increased as we add more and more sulfuric acid solution. This conductance value will be getting increased only, and we have to plot 20 of such readings in a graph, and accordingly you can get the end point. So now let's start with the experiment. So in this burette dilute sulfuric acid solution is there, and we have taken 100 ml of barium chloride solution in this beaker, and this conductivity cell is immersed in the barium chloride solution, and now we are going to add 1 ml of dilute sulfuric acid, and we will mix it, and you can see the conductance value has increased. So from 1 ml to 2 ml we have added. Again we will mix it, and you can see the value is getting increased. So like this the titration will continue. So never ever forget to mix the solution after adding sulfuric acid solution. Each time you have to mix the solution properly, otherwise you won't get the proper value. Here also you can see that the solution is getting whiter. At first the barium chloride solution was colorless or transparent, and now it has become white in color due to the formation of barium sulfate, that is BaSO4. So the white precipitate of barium sulfate is insoluble in water or in dilute HCl. As a result, the amount of the precipitate will get increased, and the number of ions in this solution will also be increased. Due to this increasement in number of ions, the conductance value will also get increased. So now we have added 11 ml of sulfuric acid. You can see the conductance value is getting increased each time. So we have added already 17 ml of sulfuric acid solution, and 3 more readings we will take. So in this experiment, no such specific endpoint will be obtained. So we can say that the endpoint is infinite. So now the last reading. So 20 ml of dilute sulfuric acid we have added, and the amount of barium sulfate is getting increased, and as a result the conductance value is also getting increased, and these readings you have to plot in your graph and you have to present the endpoint. Thank you.